Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ni hao ma. This is just a really quick video for my students at the university, for those of you who are in classes of mine where you are forced to create your own videos. I'm particularly talking to those of you in my communication, literature and film, and broadcast journalism courses at Guoli Jiangshi. Many times I give projects to students and ask them to make videos. Yay! And a problem comes up for some such projects when folks want to include music as a background or as part of their videos. Now here's a fun thing about YouTube, and you'll see the screen here. This is my personal YouTube channel. If you use music in your YouTube videos, and that's where many of our projects go, YouTube has a very powerful algorithm that sniffs out the songs, and if you don't have rights for a piece of music, you could get hit with a copyright strike. And if you get enough strikes, your channel goes bye-bye. If you get a strike and you don't have enough for your channel to go bye-bye, then YouTube will sometimes just give you a warning and remove the soundtrack from your video. That's everything, not just the song. Even if it's just a little short clip, they remove all the dialogue, all the sound, all the music, and your video becomes what we would call crap. And so you either have to upload a completely new soundtrack or just kill the video because it's not going to be very useful anymore. So there's that. However, if you use music you have the rights to, then you can appeal to YouTube. That is, if you have something written, okay, an actual contract for the rights to the song, probably that Kanye West music you like so much won't work out for you. I doubt that you have the rights to it. But you can use music you do have rights to, your own performances of public domain music or public domain music itself, or music that you have purchased the rights to. For my hypnosis recordings, I have paid for music that I use in my recordings. For some of my videos, I use music that the rights were granted to me by the artist. It helps to have a daughter who's a composer. Yay! And her music's pretty good. But there's something else you can do. If you don't know where to find public domain music, or you don't want to pay for music rights, and there are plenty of places where you can pay for the rights, and they're very nice about it, and they do give you the rights and things like that. You can go to your YouTube channel, check out mine. Alright, and so this is me logged into my personal channel. And you can see that it looks a little different on the opening screen than how it looks for a channel you're not the owner of. We've got Video Manager up here, so we can see that, and we can scroll down and look at all the cool stuff on my channel. Yay, I'm so prolific. I am prolific. I've got over 800 videos on my channel. I'm very old, and I've been around for a very, very long time. And so I've got a lot of stuff related to the things I do. Now, what I want to do is access the video creators menus. And if you don't have that on your channel when it's opened up, you can go to the menu up here, yay, and go to home or trending or all that other stuff. Or we can go to Video Manager, okay? There's your upload thing. We're not uploading right now. You go to Video Manager, and that'll open up my dashboard. And when I look to the left bar over here, so these are the videos that I've recently uploaded, but my left bar over here shows me some neat stuff. Okay, and you'll see one of the options in your dashboard. You can check out analytics and see how your channel's doing. And of course, my students, I strongly encourage you to set your channel up, if it is for public viewing, in a way that allows people to allows you to understand what's happening with it. But if I go to create over here, see this little create guy, oh happy day. Let me move that a little higher. So we got channel analytics create. I click on that sucker and some nifty things occur. Okay. There's a notice, an audio library. So under create, you see audio library, music policies, video editor. You can actually edit your video in YouTube and do different versions actually. But here's the neat thing. This audio library allows you to download music for your YouTube videos that you have rights to. So if you use any of this music in your YouTube channel, you're clear. When the incredibly powerful, magical, whatever weird algorithm finds music in your videos, if it's this music, the algorithm says good to go, and you won't get hit with copyright strikes. And this music is downloadable, so in your editor on your computer you can use this stuff. That's really neat. Notice the audio library has free music. Free! The best price around. And sound effects. Now that's kind of cool. All these different categories of sound effects that you can use. For instance, here's a weapon. Let's just see what that sounds like. Those are 50 caliber shells dropping. Or I want a cock gun. Ooh. I need a jet. Ooh. All sorts of sound effects. Here's an afternoon storm. It's genuinely not interesting. I don't like this one. I would rather have an aggressive motorcycle. Okay, so you can play over here. You can play it before you download. Over here's the download. And of course, you can see how popular different videos are. So you can check those out. Now, if you're making a video, and those of you in my literature and film courses, and my broadcast journalism courses, you make videos. And literature and film, you do an adaptation of a piece of literature and make your own movie. And so these sound effects might be useful for you. Notice all the categories: science fiction, alien beam, alien song, an electric ring long, whatever that, it's a long ringing electric sound. Okay, outer space, ambient background, all sorts of cool things that you can use for sound effects. Over here under free music, we've got tons of different categories. You've got genre, and this is really helpful. Punk, ambient music, classical music, country and folk, hip-hop, reggae, rock, bad, different types of music. Cinematic, if you're doing a film, here's a nice cinematic piece, and you can just test them out. Here's a popular piece that works with whatever pieces you're doing. Here's my theme song. That's not really my theme song, it's just anxiety. But you can download this music and use it. You've got the artist name, you've got the title, type of music, and the attribution, so how you can give rights in the end of your video so that people know where you got it, and use this resource from Google or YouTube. It's free, and you're not going to get slapped with a public domain or a copyright, I'm sorry, a copyright strike. If you are doing projects for any of my classes at the university, you are required to use no music at all, so no music. Or if the project allows music, you are required to use public domain or free music, and this music, with the correct attribution in your video. Okay? And you'll include that in the description of the video as well, so that folks know about that. I hope this has cleared up any misconceptions and allowed you to see that there's some really cool stuff in the Create section of the YouTube channel. So that's that. That's for my students and anyone else who's kind of interested. I hope this has been helpful. This is Dr. David Phillips saying, live, trance, and prosper. Bye-bye. Yay.